Hello, wonderful people. I'm Dane Peterson from Wonderbot Animals. And here is House Cat begging his owner to let the stray cat inside. Then they realize it's definitely not a stray cat. Before we begin, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. Cats are usually spoiled rotten, and there was no exception for Waffles, the typical pampered cat. He lived a cozy life, and he set foot outside of the house as he pleased. But one day, Waffles brought home a friend. Was this Waffles' love interest? Felines in general are incredibly diverse, varying from the typical domesticated cats to the huge savanna cats that roam the wild. Still, these two have a lot in common. The domesticated cat still wanders free wherever and whenever they like. But Waffles' journeys outside one day will give his owner a frightening scare. Unlike the dog, domesticated cats have never been dependent on their owners. They do not depend wholly on humans for food and survival, whereas domesticated dogs do. Cats remain very independent, and that is why we have come to enjoy them so much. Waffles, being the adventurer that he was, had an impressive predator instinct. He would eat the food his owner set out for him, but then always enjoyed a snack he hunted himself. Still, what does this cat do in particular with his powers that has his owner so enamored? Cats remain wild, but still, they have a softer side that keeps us loving them. Dogs are known to show more emotion to their owners and will be content to play with them for hours on end, so when a cat does something remarkable, we all can't believe our eyes. Waffles' owner was enjoying her downtime when she heard some unusual noises. Waffles was usually a quiet cat, but that day he was making an incredible racket and he was meowing incessantly. Waffles' owner was in a state of shock and feared the worst, but as she looked out the window, she saw that Waffles had a friend by his side. Emma was gobsmacked. This was such a strange sight for her to see. Waffles had never been one to make friends, as she had fostered some shelter kittens in the past, and Waffles did not even want to look at them. But there he was, lying on the ground with his friend beside him, chatting and purring, having the time of his life. Emma knew what she needed to do next. As Emma thought about going outside and introducing herself to Waffles' best friend, she felt that it might not be such a good idea. Cats can get very touchy-feely about their own space, but still, she needed to document the moment. She went in for a closer look, but as soon as she did, she realized something unbelievable. The cat beside Waffles was in no way a normal cat. Waffles was at ease with his new friend, but Emma was incredibly nervous. It was a considerably big bobcat, and Waffles seemed like he had no clue what his friend really was. They both began to follow each other through the glass, while Waffles jumped from windowsill to windowsill in the house. And this continued for weeks, until one fateful day. On a stormy, cold day, Waffles sat waiting for his friend like many other days, but this time his female companion did not appear. Waffles was heartbroken. He spent the rest of the day jumping from one window to the next, and Emma could only hope the wild bobcat was okay. Time passed by, and still, the bobcat had not appeared. It was spring now, and all through the winter, they hadn't seen her. Waffles was miserable, and Emma started to worry about his health. Obviously heartbroken, he had begun to lose a considerable amount of weight and had to be taken to the vet. The vet told Emma that her poor kitty had the blues, so he gave Waffles mood enhancers to combat his depression. Still, that was not enough. Waffles was still deteriorating, and every day he would sit on the windowsill where he first met his friend. On one spring day, Emma was again enjoying her downtime when she heard Waffles meow ecstatically. She had only heard him do that once before, so the first thing that Emma thought was, the bobcat is back. She ran down the stairs and found Waffles rubbing against the window. Emma could not believe it. She was back. But this time she had company. The human and cat could not believe their eyes. Waffles and Emma watched in amazement as 1, 2, 3 little kittens came running out of the bushes. It was as though their mother had told them that this place was safe and that Waffles was indeed a friend. Was this enough for Waffles to be cured of his depression? Bobcats usually have 2 to 3 different shelters for maximum protection, but it seemed like this bobcat only needed one. And this was Waffles' backyard. This bobcat had decided that instead of a natal den, which is usually a protected cave, she felt safe enough to raise her kittens in Emma's own backyard. These wild cats spare no safety when it comes to their youngsters. They have auxiliary dens spread through their territories in case there is a predator nearby. As Emma now shared her safe place with this wild family, she decided to read up about them. And Emma could not have been more proud to have been chosen by this bobcat. Each day, Waffles was doing better and better. He felt like his old self again, and his health quickly improved. The mama bobcat would play and nurse her beautiful 3 kittens right in the backyard while Emma and Waffles watched, amazed. One thing did concern Emma. She did not want Waffles to get the urge to go outside and play with the wild family. No one really knows what could happen, but Waffles seemed content to just watch them from his window every day. Waffles sat by the window every single day watching this incredible family thrive. It is not every day that wildlife chooses you, and Emma felt it was such an honor to be selected by the mama bobcat. Waffles, in high spirits, is amused daily by the wild family, and Emma can't help but sit back and smile.